check. 1 2 1 2. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Lord. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Woo! Yeah. Sorry, give me a second, guys. I gotta put my new gear. Since we're about to celebrate and all, I might as well. I might as well show y'all what's up. Let me see if I can get this properly. So hold on. No, what I do? Oops, my bad. Sorry, can y'all see me? Hey, good morning. Good morning. I know you see it. I know you see it. Thank you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus Lord. Give me 1 second, guys. This is two. Right there. There you go. I found it. Let's go with okay. Let's go with just checking my audio, guys. Just bear with me. Checking my audio.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go. I thought that was a Dolphins championship hat from a third world country. Wow. Really? you, you are something else, delusional. You are something else. No, sir. No, it's not. Stop it. You are too much. I can't with you. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, very, very, very excited. Very, very, very happy. Um, I shall be ready for this parade on Sunday. If you're not going to, it's gonna be in Fort Lauderdale, guys. It's coming through the headset now. You guys can hear me? If you guys can hear me, let me get a Panthers roar. Or I don't know, put a number 1 in the chat. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Meow. Okay, I'll take it. But we don't meow. Whatever that is. That's what our Panthers do. Guys, we gotta talk about it. You saw the news. I know I wasn't the only one. You saw the news. Jaire Alexander signed a contract with the Baltimore Ravens, just helping out, their defense and their secondary. So let's see how that affects Miami, because I feel like that's something rather important, right? So there you go. Set to put that on here. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're gonna talk about. I got much today because I don't know. I'm so on Panther mode, The Dolphins right now, they're annoying me a little. It's like one step forward, 45 steps back. You almost can't even make it up anymore. Let me see what Twitter is saying. But shout out to everybody on Twitter, Twitch, watching. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for coming through. Really do appreciate it. I know it's bright and early, but let's not act like you don't already know. That's how Miss Phins rolls. Yes, log out so I can log back in. Thank you. Okay. My gosh. There we go. Hey. More people can see me. Awesome. We're back. Okay. I don't know. Real quick, side note. I don't know why people keep talking about how the Marlins won 2 World Series, the baseball team, and I'm like, no, the Florida Marlins won 2 World Series. Not this Mickey Mouse. I don't know what they got over there in Miami. That's not no. The Florida Marlins won 2 World Series. Oh snap! Put that back. The Florida Marlins won 2 World Series. This team won 2 World Series. There you go. I gotta put it by my face. This team won 2 World Series. Not no Marlins. Get out of here. So yeah, but I guess people agree with me because I've been getting a lot of like retweets on my comments. So good. Very happy about that. I'll tell you that. Shoot. Very happy. But yeah, now with back to the non-side note. It's just it's kind of frustrating because when you see people put in stuff like this, it hurts me as a Dolphin fan. It does. It does. It hurts me as a Dolphin fan. Because man, you can't even make this up. I gotta share it because it hurts. But we have to see it. If you're a Dolphin fan, you know what this is. And it hurts. It hurts. You see this? 2 titles in the last 30 years. You got 2 titles by the Panthers, meaning we won. 2 by the Tampa Bay Lightning. 4 in the last 6, by the way, by our hockey teams. And this is the correctest bull crap. Miami, they didn't win jack. The Florida Marlins won 2 World Series. Tampa Bay Rays made it to at least 2 World Series. The Miami Heat won 3 NBA Finals. The Orlando Magic in the last 30 years went to 2 conference championship appearances, at least. Even the Jacksonville Jaguars, I will never forget that team with Blake Bortles, Lenny Fournette. Man, that 2019 Jacksonville Jaguar team was beautiful. Caught everybody by storm. Everybody by storm. But let's not lie. That AFC Championship game versus Kansas City, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was stolen. 1,000%. You're not going to get me off that puppy. It was straight up stolen. So, yeah, that hurt. But what are you going to do? Even they made it to the conference championships 3 times. Tampa Bay has won 2 Super Bowls. Dolphins, 1 playoff win. Like, oh God, this hurts, man. This hurts right here. This hurts. Paulie D says, yeah, but wait. Drew Brees wasn't any good till his 5th year. Ah, jeez. But you get what I'm saying, guys. You get what I'm saying. Like, it's rough being a Dolphin fan sometimes. You're like, man, why can't my Dolphins do something like this? So frustrating. Apparently, the Florida Panthers were celebrating at some place in Miami. I don't know. Last night. Uh, yeah. Sam Bennett, by the way, he said he's not leaving. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Because we need him. But yeah. Yeah. Oh man. This one hurts, people. This one hurts, but it is what it is. What's up, Doug? Welcome, welcome. We still got our window is still open. You know what? Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? But back to the topic at hand, ladies and gentlemen. Delusional says, I know Alexander is injury prone, but Ravens have 5 all pros on defense. Let's not lie, ladies and gentlemen. Their secondary, kind of like the Bills, is kind of weird. Somehow has had so many injuries. Sometimes I'm like, how do they even survive? But because they have a powerhouse when it comes to their offense. So they're able to put up points. Not everybody can say that. But it is what it is. We power through. We do what we have to. Okay. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. But I thought about it when I saw that Jaire Alexander went to the Ravens. I'm like, well, that's a decent move for them. You know what I mean? I mean, he's played his entire career over there with the Packers. So, he's been really great. He was what? I think first round pick, 18th overall, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so it's not like he's a bum. He's actually pretty good. You know what I mean? It's just again making sure that they making sure that he stays healthy. To Delusional's point, his issue is health. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Appreciate y'all. And if you're brand new tuning in, thank you so much for coming through. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. You guys keep us going. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys really are simply the best. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's kind of annoying because you almost feel like What are we gonna do now with Jalen Ramsey? Now remember, Alexander was cut by the Packers. We still have Ramsey under contract. And we knew these, secondary thirsty, cornerback deficient teams, they might be interested. The problem is, Jaire Alexander, again, one of the best corners, when healthy, he can actually go ahead and make some noise if again he can stay healthy. So one of the big teams that needed one already got their guy, and this contract's only $4 million. That's it. It is just $4 million, and I believe he's got $2 million through incentives. So he can, if he gets to max it out, that'll be a $6 million contract. And he was released by the Packers. I mean, obviously they weren't gonna give him any more money or any more extension or anything like that. But and he is a little older now. He's what 28, I believe. 28, turning 29 or something like that. So he's in his prime. Again, if he can stay healthy, pairing him up with the rest of that secondary, I think it's gonna be pretty good. Again, for the Baltimore Ravens. For us, we're kind of screwed because we have Ramsey. We have hit. What is Ramsey's contract? Let me pull that up. Oh, Christ. His extension was 3 years, $72 million. This can't be real. Oh, let's take a look at this real quick. Dolphins beefed up the D-line, O-line. Cheap. Yeah. One thing they did. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's not the only thing that we need. Nobody's going to want to pay the amount of money that Ramsey's going to cost. That means that we have to eat more dead cap if we want to move him. Right now, let me pull it up for you guys. Let me share this real quick because what's up, Andre? Welcome. I think what there it is. I think what Doug is talking about cheap, he means to draft with Jonah. And James Daniels too, 3-year small contract that we got him as well. That's another one that kind of helped out for us too. But let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger because dang, I can't even see it. Okay. Here you go. This is Ramsey's extension, ladies and gentlemen. 3 years, $72.3 million contract with the Dolphins, including a $24 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed. In 2025, we'll earn a base salary of 1.2, roster bonus of 4 mil, signing bonus of 18.9, and workout bonus of 100,000, while carrying a cap hit of 16.6 million and a dead cap value of 49.4. Yeah. We're not allowed to be dealing with that. That's crazy. Doug, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or if you're being for real, but the Dolphins claim they have changed the culture. We'll see, I guess, what that really means. This is where we're at right now, 2025, and it looks like it's gonna be very expensive for us. After 2020, like potential out after this one would be. Hold on, make it a little tiny. Last second, I think I want a little too much. After this year, we can cut him. And it only cost us $18.4 million in dead cap, which is way better. But still, he's already what day is today? His roster bonus already guaranteed, already been paid. His option bonus 18.9 already guaranteed. That's due week 1, ladies and gentlemen. We owe this man $19 million. What's up, Timothy? $19 million practically. Let's just round up, okay? We owe him $19 million week 1. We're trying to get rid of this contract before week 1. And the best thing, from what I'm seeing, that we could do is trade him. Because if we cut him, we're not about to carry no $49 million debt cap. I've heard some people say, just cut him. I'm like, what? Yeah, get out of here. And on top of that, too, he's got built-in incentives too. If this year he gets 5 interceptions, that's an extra $300,000. If he gets 5 interceptions and we make it to the playoffs, an extra $600,000. If he makes it to the Pro Bowl, $300,000. If he makes it to the Pro Bowl and we make it to the playoffs, $600,000. And if he's at first team all pro, $400,000. That plus a playoff berth, another $800,000. And if which I would gladly pay him $1.3 million if it means he's a first team all pro and we win the Super Bowl. I'll gladly take that. But we'll see. So yeah. That right there, it's like, okay, let me see over the cap what they say. If we were to, we're not cutting him. Cut post June 1st. This is where we're at. Thank you. This is why I always like to check both sites, because not all the sites have everything broken down. Let me show y'all. Meow. This is over the cap. He 31. In football, he might as well be 60 years old. I'm just saying. But it's funny hearing these guys retire and they're only like 36, 37. And a regular person, right? Like a regular person, you're like, they're still young. Not in football. It's like dog years. You're about 93 at 33. Oh, gosh. Seriously. But look at this. Okay, so his current contract, 2025, which is this. Highlighted, dang it. Right here. Damn, he's got $24.2 million guaranteed, and his cap hit is 16.6 million. Oof, rough. Military, you can retire at 38. That is true. You go in at 18 years, work your 20-year, career, retire at 38 for full benefits, full pension, full whatever. Yep, you're right. It's a great life. Well, um, not easy, but definitely doable. He's got us on the deck cap for $30.9 million. If we cut him now, that is post June 1st. We'll save $14.3 million, but no. But if we trade him, look at this. Now this looks beautiful. It'll only be a $6.7 million dead cap this year, next year, next year. Okay, so we'll still have dead cap on him that we'll still owe him if we can trade him, but it'd only be a dead cap hit of 6.7 this year. And the cap is gonna go up next year, so we can eat that for the rest of his contract. That's why you have voidable years. But look at the cap savings. We'll save 9.9 mil this year, 18.2 next year, 20.55 the year after that. $31 million we'll save by 2028. And the last one would be 2029. We'll save 12.3. Happy Friday! Dolphins draft will carry us, and Greer will work his magic. I love the optimism, Doug. Love it. Love the optimism. So this is what the Dolphins are trying to do, trade him. The problem is, who do you trade him to? Because, again, you're going to have to negotiate how much dead cap or how much of his contract do the Dolphins pay. Or, and keep, if you will. Much does the new team carry? Like, all of that needs to be negotiated. And when you have teams that are in needing corners, come on, man. Ramsey is still a top 10 corner. Some would even say top 5. He's got a lot of value. But this contract, man, we should have never. God. A lot of things these Dolphins should have never done, but they did. Moving on. What's up, Rafael in the building? Thank you. Thank you, Rafael. In military, it's hard to get promoted to do your 20 years. Most of the time, they kick you out and you have to join another branch. Old Marine here. Well, thank you for your service, Rafael. Thank you. Yeah, I know people that have served in multiple branches. So, thank you for your service, sir. Doc says I was a Marine mechanic. We got promoted quick. That was awesome. Well, thank you as well, Doug. Really appreciate all of you guys who served the country, man. And obviously, for those who paid the ultimate price, thank you. Really do appreciate it. Ty Bless in the building. What's up, Miss Phins? Look at this. Wow, we have a lot of servicemen and women. That's beautiful. Army National Guard medic. That's amazing. Yes, sir. I don't know why I read that and I just heard one of my brothers say it. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for your service too. Wow. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Guys, hit that like button for us, guys. Hit that like button. So yeah, now you see why the Dolphins trying to trade and not like cut. Post you first. It's too much dead cap, dude. Like, this is It would be 40, yeah, almost $45 million in debt cap. This isn't saving. This will be a cut too. That's on top of the debt money. This is cash saving for the next following years. We can't take no $30 million. We don't have $30 million. So we have to trade him. We can't restructure and extend this. Ty, you're hilarious. We need to hurry up and sign Asante Samuel Jr. Dude, if the problem is not signing Asante, whoever else might be available. The problem is we still got Ramsey and it is too expensive to cut him. We'd owed him so much money. It makes no sense. But now that Jaire Alexander went to the Ravens, it's like, man, that's another cornerback lacking team that got their guy. Less teams that we can actually negotiate with to try to get something out of Ramsey. But this is what annoys me, because last year, what's the last year? Yeah, not like this off season, obviously. Last off season, the pay the man camp, right? They paid everybody, and this is the thing. We're so, man, what I want to say is not family friendly, so I'm not gonna say it. But we wasted so much in the last 10 years. We have wasted so many draft picks, high draft picks too, and so much money that we've just thrown away. And it's like, you know what? Look at a team like the like the Ravens, man. You're not seeing them pay everybody and their mother here. Shoot, they told Lamar, yeah, we got a tender on you, so you feel free to go get, your contract. We'll hold the rights to it, but go ahead. They were willing to walk away. I mean, they were bluffing, in my opinion, but who cares? He knew either way, either I get my money here or I get my money somewhere else. Obviously, he wanted to stay because, again, he loves Baltimore. He really wanted to come to the Dolphins. That was his thing. But we didn't pull the trigger because we're dumb. But look at how many, and then on top of that too, we exactly, the Ravens put a tender on him, and miraculously not one team offered him a contract. Get the bleep out of here. But yeah, exactly. But they don't lose a I guess it's their own guy, so you'd have to like come up with something, but they don't lose a draft pick over nothing. Shoot. So you see what I mean? Like, they didn't like him having his mama as his agent. Of course they didn't. And he did it right. He's like, nope, she'll do it. They just don't want. Whoa. Let me not say that. Yo, I was about to drop the hammer, ladies and gentlemen, but not everybody can handle that heat, so I'm not gonna say it. Too many issues, man. Financially speaking, we were kids in a candy store that just got paid $1 million, and I'm gonna buy every single candy in here. Candy. Like, literally, we just, man, we blew through. I know what the perfect example, and you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about when I say it. The Miami Dolphins won the lotto. and in a couple of years went bankrupt, which is statistically speaking what happens to the majority of lotto winners, unless they don't let their, you know what I mean, don't let their heads get to them. But yeah, come on, how many draft picks year after year after year? And I'm not talking about a bunch of seventh round drafters, man. Within the top three. So much money. We didn't need to pay Tua. He was already under contract in his 5th-year option. We didn't need to give Tyreek more money, or Ramsey more money, or Teron more money. None of them. And guess what? They're all gone. Tyreek is gone. Don't get it twisted. Tyreek is gone. He might not be gone this year. He'll be gone next year. Why? Why are you paying people that are already paid? I'm going to sit out. Sit out. And I'm going to fine you every single game. And then I'm not going to trade you. And I'm still going to fine you. So all that money that you got, don't worry. I'm going to get some of it back. And you're going to spend 1 year getting older doing absolutely nothing. You want to play games? All right, fine. Like, I get it. Look, teams are not loyal to their players 1,000% with these bogus contracts. So on the player side, I totally get it. Get your money. I will never be mad about a player wanting to get their own money. And I'll never be mad. But I can be mad at our team just wasting money just cause. Tyreek wants to go to what's up, Cliff D in the building? He wants to go to a contender. Yeah, well. What is he, LeBron? Oh, snap. Just saying. Anyways. Yeah. Now we got Ramsey here. If we cut him, costs too much. Don't get me wrong. Is he worth the money? Yes, he's worth the money. We know this. That's not what I'm saying. But financially speaking, it is completely irresponsible on the team's part, because at the end of the day, it does nothing for us as a team. The Dolphins will be here for the next 100 years. None of these players are going to be here. They might not even be alive at the end of 100 years. But this team will be here. You know what? Great point. Tua should have fought to get paid. I just wouldn't have paid him. I wouldn't have paid him either. You want to sit out? I was begging Tua to sit out because he deserved. He deserved to ask for the money. Why not? Show me the money. You know what I mean? That's what I was told. Show me the money. Okay, cool. It's touch football by then. Probably. You know what I mean? Like that. So you see Jaire is gone. Who's gonna pay all this money for an expensive contract like Ramsey's? We're screwed. There's not that many teams that are willing to pay. There's so many young prospects out there. And remember, we're going into training camp next month. Literally in a month. These teams got plenty of young talent out there to still evaluate, to still, offer a position at training camp to try to see if maybe this guy might make it. In reality, nobody needs Ramsey. Do they want him? Yes. They don't need him. What's up, lads, in the building? Good morning, Miss Phins. I missed ya. Ah, man. Missed y'all too. Look, yesterday, I was in Panther mode, guys. I did not want to talk Dolphins. I know it's a Dolphins show, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes, that annoyed me too much. So, yeah. That's where I'm at right now. And that's where we're screwed. Because now, how many, put in the comment section, guys, how many more teams actually need a top corner? A ton of them. Heck, we need them. A ton of them. Give me your top 3 teams. Well, it was the Ravens, but they already took it. You know, the Bills could always use a corner. That's who are we thinking? The top 3 teams that need corners. Is there delusional. Is there a fantasy league? What do you mean? For Miss Phins? Yeah, every year, man. Every year, dude. We got another one coming up this year. Well, not now. You know, maybe like 2 weeks before the season starts. Like, we don't even know who the 53 are going to be. I mean, we can have some idea, but we don't really know. What's a shout out to all the 50, 60 of y'all in here. Hit that like button. Excuse me. Excuse me, miss. Where do you go? Sarah, can I lift you up tonight? Oh, there. Good. Good job, guys. Perfect. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Damn, midnight. This lady's awesome. Okay. Well, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I should have seen it at 8 a.m. Oh, mobile. I should have seen it before I said. I'm so excited. Okay. Anywho. Okay. Joe Carter's Bills were never smart. Well, we know that. That's the thing. Like, it's really frustrating for the Dolphins right now because it's not a lot of suitors for this heavy. Be like, hey, let me stop sharing because right now it's killing me. Yeah, I'll take a crack at him. Sure, no problem. Ah, there we go. Now we're much better. Thank God. I was like, what's going on here? But apparently I'm armless, but it's okay. No biggie. Now teams, they don't have to worry about um paying him this huge contract because Dolphins are gonna have to eat this, and we don't even how much cap space do we even have? Dolphins cap space. 20 to the pad. This is updated one. Oh, that is way too over the cap or spell track. Okay, let me check both. Okay. Over the cap says we've got $13.7 million. Spotrac says we've got two. I don't know if I'm reading this right. Yeah, I'm not reading this right. So about just shy of 14 million, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show me the other one. So weird. That's a tracker. I need the actual cap. Yep. About $14 million is what the Dolphins have right now. We can't. We don't have a lot of money. Like, and two things. We need money because you already know someone's getting injured in this team. They do every year. And we're going to have to bring people back. Might as well. What's up, MH? Poop the bed this season because what good would a 9-win season serve? A couple of things. Number one, it's better than last year. Number two, you know it's going to secure a top 15 draft pick. Why? We really are. We're the most mid team ever. Mid. Literally middle of the road. 500 team. Like literally the definition of a 500 team is 1000% the Miami Dolphins. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to give you a quickie one real quick. So yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Ramsey. Now it's going to be even harder. Now, earlier this offseason, I said, I don't think we're going to be able to unload him before the draft. I don't think we're going to be able to unload him before training camp. I'm like, the way that everything's looking, it looks like maybe by the trade deadline. I think a team will be desperate enough by them if they really are in pursuit where they feel like, okay, we have all the pieces we need to really make a push for the Super Bowl. But we really need a starting corner that we can rely on. Then you're gonna see teams coming to Miami and be like, hey, I know you said you're trading him. What are we looking at? I still think he's worth at least a first. Maybe like a second. Yes, I'm overvaluing Dolphins players. Well, him, it's not that hard. Like, he's really good. Rams still interested in him. I think Cowboys might still be interested. Still a lot of teams. Um, the Steelers is another one too. So man, Ramsey said we're gonna get a fourth or fifth. No, because you have to understand we're gonna be taking a lot of his cap, right? We're gonna be taking a lot of his cap if we trade him, though. Oh my god, gravy! So I already showed you guys. Let me pull it up for myself. I already showed you guys. We trade him. It's only gonna cost us 6.7 for the next for the next 3 years, and then 4.9 the year in by 2028. And that's it. A measly dead cap, and I mean measly dead cap. Mid-season, teams are gonna be like, "Hey, okay, I need a corner." And even if he stays, because I think Weaver can manage him. I know he doesn't like. Look, when you're used to a certain type of real culture, and then you go to a team where you have a coach like McDaniel, that line, between respect or whatever, you almost know it's gonna get crossed because they're not gonna take him seriously. See, Dan Campbell's a players coach, but nobody's stepping up to him or trying to be late or not. You know what I mean? He sets the tone. Players do too. But when you got a substitute teacher as your head coach, like really, really. So yeah, don't be surprised. And once I realized, I'm like, nope, he's gonna get traded before the deadline. So Rafael, Texas signed a washed-up corner Arnett Darby, retired. Some team will get him. Again, it has to be right. If they sustain enough injuries in their secondary, and they feel like, man, we really have an opportunity to make this happen. Look, the only real top teams out there, for real, like Super Bowl contender team, only like five. Let's not even pretend like it's anybody else. We know the Chiefs because they're in it every year. We know it's the Ravens. We know I wouldn't even put it past the Ravens. Be like, you know what, we're gonna double up in these corners because come playoff time, we got issues. Guys drop like flies. So why wouldn't they, right? So the Chiefs, the Ravens, excuse me, the Eagles. Like truly teams that okay. Bills are gonna contend to at least the AFC championship. That's pretty much it. Right? That's four right there. And they're all in the except the Eagles, they're all in the AFC. Don't put it past the Bengals either. If they can get that defense going, Bengals might surprise you. It might be like, hey, let me take him off your hands. Hmm? You never know. What other legit team? Maybe Commanders, they were knocking on the door. Maybe Commanders. Maybe even the Lions. If they're, because obviously they're working all their stuff, maybe they figure it out. Hmm? I don't know about the Chargers. I mean, I think the Chargers definitely are making the playoffs. They might even contend for their division. Now, granted, I get it. They got the Chiefs. So it's like really makes sense. But you never know. Shoot. You never know. That's why I don't put nothing past the teams. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. But I think the Chargers might be able to, give the Chiefs a run for their money. Maybe the Brown. No, I'm not. I'll talk about legit teams that can make it to the Super Bowl, and that's definitely Kansas City, or at least let's put the conference championships, because maybe the Super Bowl might be too much. That way, I can put in the Bills because they don't make it to the Super Bowl. Sorry, I had to throw that one in there. Chiefs, Ravens, Bills. You already know this. Those are the top three teams. Bengals legitimately can make to the conference championship game. That's not even a question. And I don't even know why people would even question it. Like, to make it to the championship game, that's AFC. NFC, Commanders for sure. Eagles for sure. Lions, in my opinion, still have an opportunity. You might have maybe sneakily, maybe a Vikings, maybe a Packers, but those are maybes, but they might have a shot. They're much better. Much better. Um, Bum Bills. Doug, you're funny. How good will the Steelers be? I don't I don't trust the Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. Could they make noise? They can make noise, but I'm talking about legitimate teams that can actually reach the AFC or NFC championship. That's what I'm talking about. There's maybe legit four, five you can squeeze. So you gotta spend it, maybe 8 teams total in the entire NFL that could actually make it to the AFC and NFC championship. So that's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? So is it possible? Yeah, it's possible, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. Um, I don't know. So you have to wait. You have to see. You don't know who's gonna end up making it, obviously, till we get there. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Just read. Yeah, that's the that's where I'm at right now with that. That's where I'm at. Uh, Dolphins prove they can beat the Heat. Yes, that's true. We can. We can. Well, that gap has been so close, guys, between us beating the Bills. The thing is, we beat ourselves. That's a problem. Let me see. That's a problem. We beat ourselves. So many games we've been in, man. You're almost like, no, no, this can't be. It's like we play against, what was it, 11 players on each side of the ball. We play against 13. We play against 22 players. The other 11 and our 11. And you're almost like, this can't be real. But it is. That's what we deal with. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Guys, hit that like button. Appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we started at 8 a.m., guys. But I did start at 8:10, so I totally get it. That's why I gave y'all a full hour. But that's where I'm at, guys. We still need a starting corner. Now we got no Jaire Alexander that we can pick up. And on top of that, too, it just makes the market out there for our expensive corner even harder. It's just a loose right now. But we got a month off. Thank God. Till training camp. I told you guys training camp starts this year. July 21st, I believe. July 21st. 7:21. So yeah. What's up at Click and Review? As a Jets fan, do you see any reason why Zach Wilson should follow behind Tua for second option? Does anyone have hope in that man? I hope in Zach Wilson. Look, Zach Wilson has gone through the gauntlet. I like his toughness. He makes a lot of mistakes, don't get me wrong, but at least it doesn't stop him from trying and continue to try to make a play. He's got several skills I like in a quarterback. If we have him as our backup, I don't feel too bad. Is he my number one option? No, but what are you going to do with the decisions this team has made? I don't feel bad having Zach Wilson as my backup, but let's not lie. Y'all won more games with him than you did with Aaron Rodgers. So, yeah. You have to have hope. What else you got? Delusional. I can't. You suck. But you're not wrong. We go hard on hopium here. Click. Real hard. Actually, I need a refill. That was good. That's a good one. Yeah, we do. We go really hard on hopium here. What's up, Joe Rich? One of our awesome members. Welcome, buddy. Good morning to you. So yeah, as a backup, I mean, I'll take it. It's not real competition for the number one, but do I think if he comes off the bench, if unfortunately something happens to Tua, or we're up by 50, I'll take that too. I still think that he can come in and give us something. Oh my God, Lance. I think we have a better chance with Wilson and Tua, but not by much. They're kind of the same. That hurts. I got a feeling the Steelers are going to be something this year. Dude, the Steelers are always something every year, man. Until that head coach is no longer there, they have to trust in the process. Mike Tomlin is a first ballot Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning head coach. I could only dream of having an opportunity to have the type of organization the Steelers have been as far as managing their rosters, their draftability, the longevity. They've had 3 head coaches in the last 80 years. They are what I think a franchise should be. But we're so frying the pan over here in Miami that it hurts. It hurts, man. Choking is a Bills tradition. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. But I still feel like we have a chance. I just want a new ownership that will allow the type of environment that what the Steelers have created for years will do. The Steelers did it Patriots did it. Oh, but the Steelers haven't won anything since like forever. Yeah, but they have won recently. Within the last 30 years, they have won twice. And on top of that, too, they're in the playoffs almost every year, every other year. They're entertaining to watch. That's a problem. Tybless says patience and continuity also a tried and true formula. Yeah. The Steelers literally have won 6 Super Bowls with that philosophy. And you can say the same thing about the Patriots. They won 6 Super Bowls with that philosophy. Uh well, thank you so much. I'll click on a view. I'ma do that. Is this so that I have my hair up? Because I wanted to really display my brand new Stanley Cup back-to-back winning championship hat. But yes, we have boobs here. Oh, my pleasure for the content. Hey, that's what I'm here for. But yes, I do collab. Actually, I don't know if you guys know, and if you haven't done so already, you better go check out Big C. I know he goes up in the mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. Him and I are actually partnering up. We're brewing something for us to do a show. It's just my scheduling has been kind of crazy, but once we can link up fully, we're gonna be doing a show. And as my fans know, ladies and gentlemen, season 4. Well, if my co-host comes back for it, we got League Wide Wednesdays every Wednesday at 8 p.m. throughout the season. It's gonna be season 4, so yeah, very happy about that. But thank you. I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get back to L Works. But I wanted to talk about it because we're in a little predicament. We'll see what the Dolphins do. Color's done with streaming. Oh, I don't know, but I never, Color he does that because he loves football, loves me. Color's one of awesome supporters. You guys know this, and he's amazing. So, but yeah, every year, every season for the last 3 seasons, we've done League Wide Wednesday 8 p.m. So that's gonna come back unless otherwise, stated. He already said yes at the end of last season. So hey, now we get to do some more. So there you go. Miss Phins, thank you, Rafael. I appreciate you. MH, thank you so much for the show. My pleasure. It's Friday, guys. Enjoy yourselves. If you are in South Florida on Sunday in Fort Lauderdale Beach, your back-to-back Stanley Cup winning Florida Panthers will have their parade, ladies and gentlemen. Forget it. Traffic is going to be horrible. Parking is going to be even worse. You're probably going to have to pay $40 for parking. And I'm such a Jew. I only paid 30. I was like, dude, I only have 30 in cash. I think I had the 40, but I'm like, I was only gonna give him the 30. I gave him the 30. So I didn't care. But anyways, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, if you want to go, I suggest anybody that wants to go to the parade and kind of like be there all day. You're gonna want to get there at like 6 o'clock in the morning. The stage is already prepped, everything's already set. The barriers are already being pulled up. Now they do have buses that will be taking people from different parts close to the beach. It's kind of like a city share ride, and those they have their own lane, so you don't have to worry about it. So you just whatever you gotta go online and see, kind of Google it, check Instagram or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait. That'll be this Sunday. Last year, I got to celebrate with 305 Sports Babe and Lou, Mr. 305 Sports Dude. Awesome, beautiful. Mwah. It's my brother and sister right there. Love them. Love them, love them. And they're blessed. This year they got to see the team. They were there in game 6. Ah, so amazing. I'm so happy for them. So really, really amazing. They got to see that championship win. If we're blessed to be there again next year, that would be amazing. And then I'm gonna have to, find a way to get there. That's all I gotta say. Find a way to get there. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. So the parade, if you can't make it live, it's fine. I believe they are gonna be showing it, regular channel. But go ahead and check it out. It starts at noon. We're gonna be very happy. I'm so ready. Like I can't. It's amazing. And if you want to get like any gear and you're down here, they got the Coral Springs facility where you can go to and get merch. That's one of their training facilities. They got Pantherland in Fort Lauderdale as well, their new giant facility and training facility. And they also have Pantherland at the Amarant Bank Arena. I have it confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. They've been open up, all week. From 11 to 6. They're open today, 11 to 6. They're open tomorrow as well. They're closed on Sunday because of obviously the parade, but all month long, they're going to be open up for a month, is what I was told directly from them. So if you want to get your merch, get your gear, definitely go there. And then, of course, you can go to Fanatics and buy your stuff there as well. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations again for the back. Oh, snap. I got it so I can show it. Congratulations to the back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. Because if not, you won't be able to see it. The Florida Panthers. There you go. Back-to-back. Sorry, I'm just so y'all can see it. There you go. Back-to-back champs. There you go. So, very happy, very excited. Very, very excited. So, guys, before you go, do you have Pacers or OKC? I wanted Pacers in 6. Thank God Pacers won it. A very upsetting game 5 when they didn't win it. The game was right there for them over there in OKC. They should have won that game so they could close it out in game 6 at home. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We know what happened. They lost game 5. Destroyed OKC, but OKC didn't seem like they even wanted a player show up yesterday. I'm not surprised at all that they lost. And plus, Indiana, they brought the energy. And Halliburton miraculously got better, which is a great thing. What was I going to say? I have the Pacers winning. But it's going to be tough. I will say this. This is my caveat, guys, so you guys know. The Pacers will win the NBA Finals if and only if they win by 10. They have to win by double digits. Because if they don't win by double digits, we know who will flop his way to winning that championship. So, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, SGA. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The NBA MVP. So, that's the only way I have the Pacers winning. It's going to be very tough. Now, they've already stole one over there. Can they steal the championship? Ooh, find out. Game 7. There's nothing like a Game 7. I can tell you that. Nothing like a World Series Game 7. NBA Finals Game 7. Stanley Cup Finals Game 7, man. Oof. I'm telling you, those Game 7s are legendary. So I have the Pacers. I want the Pacers to win. Period. I love the Pacers. Reggie Miller, I don't care what anybody tells me, he's still the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. And nobody's going to get me off that puppy. So, what's up, Cat for Life? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up? Welcome. Yeah. Oh, and then the other thing, too. Lakers are being sold for $10 billion. First of all, I'm not surprised. The valuation of it, because they're riding on all their championships and blah, 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 right? It's you're printing money if you're in LA. That's not my thing. My thing is, why are they selling? And then who are they selling to? That's where I'm like, ugh, I don't know why they would sell. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know. Well, everybody, thank you so much. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, Delusional Patriots fan, when I said Lou, I'm not talking about Lewis from the Blitz pickup. I'm talking about the husband of 305 Sports Babe. I call him 305 Sports Dude. Or Mr. 305 Sports Babe. Okay. So yeah. I don't know what to, so if you're a real watcher, you'll know his, relax, bro. I've known Lewis for years now. And I wasn't even talking about that Lewis. I'm talking about the other Lewis. That's why I said. Oh, not you, Miss Phins. Oh, I'm about to say, man, you know. No, I'm just kidding. Uppercut. Okay. Not that I was triggered or nothing, but I feel like I had to say it. You know I'm not going to mess up Lewis's name. Come on, man. That Lewis. Anywho, way too many Lewises here. Okay, well, guys, you have yourself a wonderful weekend. Again, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Baruch Hashem. Thank you, Lord. I love you. And my last thing that I will leave you is like I always do. Be kind, everybody. You never know what somebody's going through. Never know what somebody's going through. Somebody could be smiling and really be going through really tough times. And you could, the last thing you want to do is assume anything, because you really will never know. You have no idea what people are going through. And a lot of people, are very private. They're not going to share what they're going to go through. But if you're just kind to them, you might give them a little hope and make them feel good. And maybe that's what they need. Somebody to help them change their mindset, from what they're dealing with. So please, please, please be happy. And be kind. It'll make you feel good too. You'll see. And you know what? I am a firm believer that you reap what you sow. So if you put out kindness, when you least expect it, will be given to you. There you have it. Well, go Dolphins. Go Panthers. Go Florida Marlins. And go Miami Heat. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys. Oh, I'm just going to let you know now. There is no show on Monday morning. The parade is Sunday. I won't be available Monday. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. And I might have some more stuff to talk about Tua Tuesday. So love you, Doug. See you, Click. Thank you. Thanks for the chat interaction. Always, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Hitting that like button, guys, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Take care. And as always, bye-bye.